and bustles, and a city that is filled with so much to anticipate for. A big welcome to everyone watching us from Nigeria in the diaspora, and also everyone that has subscribed to Flip TV. Flip TV is adjudged the best TV online station in West Africa and also in the world. I'm Christian Chuku, and we are moving this morning to the newspaper headlines, and I'm with my wonderful reviewers. Okay, I have the Punch newspaper with me, and I also have the Vanguard newspaper. Let me take the Vanguard first. Above the masthead, we have Constitution Amendment, demand for fiscal federalism, state police dominates submissions. Constitution Amendment, the demand for fiscal federalism, state police dominates the submissions in the meeting. Nigeria Governors Forum faults Buhari executive order on judicial autonomy. Nigeria Governors Forum faults Buhari's executive order on judicial autonomy. LASU, Sanwo-Olu to constitute new governing council in the Lagos State University. Sanwo-Olu to constitute new governing council. Okay, pension assets rise by 0.8% to 12.4 trillion naira. Pension assets rise by 0.8% to 12.4 trillion naira. Below the masthead, we have the main headline this morning. Wave of attacks threatening Nigeria's existence from the National Assembly. Wave of attack threatening Nigeria's existence from the National Assembly. Buhari, Lawan, Gbaja, Sultan, Oni speak at House of Reps Security Summit. Buhari, Lawan, Gbaja, Sultan, Oni speak at House of Reps Security Summit. Insecurity challenging our nationhood, standing against my ambitions. That is from Buhari. He's saying that insecurity is challenging the nationhood of the country, standing also against his ambition. Executive should implement outcome of security summit. That's from Lawan. The executive government should implement outcome of security summit. This is no time for name calling. House is on fire. That is from Gbaja. Enough of this talk, let's work. That is from the Sultan. Our foundation wrong, let's engage youths. That one is from the Oni of Ife. Okay, no going back on Asaba declaration. The Southern governors are reiterating, and they are saying that no going back on Asaba declaration. Says it's time for FG to set SS weight. Now, 4.2 million pounds not yet returned to Delta. That's from the OAGF. 4.2 million pounds not yet returned to Delta. But yesterday, the Accountant General of the Federation said the money has been sent to Delta State. This report now debunks that report from the Accountant General saying that they gave money to Delta State. Who is telling the truth? 100 persons feared dead in Niger boat mishap. Now, lastly, on the Vanguard newspaper, Rep summon Malami over alleged blockage of $60 billion repatriation. The Punch newspaper, above the masthead, Nigeria's house under fire. Nigeria's house on fire. We are under attack. That's from Bajabia Miller. Red Cross blames overloading Buhari months as 50 drown in Kebbi. Red Cross blames overloading Buhari months as 150 drown in Kebbi. Experts fault Naira devaluation, says prices will rise, poverty deepen. The main headline on the Punch newspaper this morning: debt rises by 20.8 trillion under Buhari. Servicing gobs 10.26 trillion. Our debts rose by 20.8 trillion under Buhari. Servicing has gobbed 10.26 trillion. That's big money. FG owes 26.91 trillion. States, FCT 6.01 trillion. Debt revenue ratio shows danger, experts. Federal government borrowing not transparent. Its purpose not known, says economists. Okay. The last day on the Punch newspaper this morning, Masari faults presidency, backs governor, says open grazing on Islamic. Masari faults presidency, backs governors, says open grazing on Islamic. Remember, Masari is the governor of Katsina State. A northern governor has come out to say open grazing is on Islamic. Let's move over to our review this morning. I have with me MC Grammar. Good morning.
All right, good morning, my viewers in diaspora. This is MC Grammar. I have good news for us this morning, and I want to relate the good news to us. All right, some people, I think it's a group from Imo State, they said they are the strong will of Nigeria. They are strong men, trying to back up whatever. And so they put a call to me. and they advised me and they told me that I should stop telling people I want to become Imo State governor because when the time comes, they are going to support me to be there. So I should stop it and I should stop broadcasting it. And at the end of the day, they paid some money into my account. They told me, stop it. This is some money, take it. Anyway, I just want to use this opportunity to tell you Nigerians in diaspora, you understand me? And this will be the last time you ever hear from me that I want to campaign for the governorship of Imo State because some people had already backed me. So I think I really don't need people, or I don't need people's statements or whatever. I used to say something in life. Whatever you want to become in life, if you listen to people, you cannot get there. There are people that are angry with what I say. There are people that are very, very angry with my statement. I don't care. If you want, go and kill yourself. The truth is, I will become Imo State governor. But all right, I said this is the last time you hear it, and I stick to my word. Good morning.
Nigeria's debt under Buhari in 5 years, they borrowed 20.8 trillion naira.
Yeah.
Are we seeing that money around us?
First of all, let me start this. Unfortunately, I really don't want to say this before, but I think I have to come out. Number one, Buhari is not our president. Buhari is dead. Buhari died in 2017. We all know that. The person there is what's it called? This man from this region. He's not a Nigerian. You understand? I know what they did. Now the truth is that I was able to dig all my facts. Aside from what Nnamdi Kanu said, I was able to go deep and dig my facts. And I realized that Buhari is no more. Buhari died 2017. This guy there is not Buhari. The person that engineered everything is the dead man, Abba Kyari. He's the one that engineered everything, that brought this man, that did everything. So to just tell Nigerians who are watching me, who are listening to me, I'm not backing Nnamdi Kanu, but I've done my own investigation and I've realized that Buhari is dead long ago. So the man there is not Buhari, he's another man. So whatever he's doing now, listen, whatever he's doing now, for the fact that he's not in Nigeria, he can do anything. Unfortunately for Nigerians, we are so stupid. How can we be in a country whereby somebody is dead and another person is ruling us, and the stupid idiots and graduates who are watching me and you are sitting down, nobody can talk? This is just too bad. Why is it that anytime an Hausa man does something, we can't even say anything? Yes, we just ask a question. That's look at it now. 20 points. And let me tell you something. You are taking 5 years. Before Buhari leaves, he's going to get to 50 point something trillion. He's going to get. That's the truth. Because one thing about this man is that he doesn't care. He's not a Nigerian. He doesn't even feel the Nigerian feelings inside him. So he can do anything and get away with it. So who cares? Now when you ask them, what is he doing with this money? They can't answer it. The problem with Nigerians, let's just ask this, Mr. President. What are you using this borrowed money for? This is the first time I will hear that Nigeria is owing this kind of money. What are you using it for? Are we animals? Is it that nobody wants to talk in this country? Everybody is keeping silent. Nobody wants to talk. When you talk now, people will tell you, what is the problem? I don't know why we like supporting evil. That's the truth. Everybody likes supporting evil. I don't know why. When anybody does evil, people will just rally around him and say, you are right. Look at the case of Babi Jesha. Look at it. The stupid people are coming out to back Babi Jesha to say he did it good. Imagine a man slept with somebody 7 years old child. Nobody's seen any sin in that. God help Nigeria in this. Look, let me just tell you the truth. The truth is we are talking about 20 point something trillion. Look, by the time Buhari leaves there, Buhari is going to owe up to 50 point something trillion. Then Nigerians will realize that we need to speak out. Nobody's making a move. Where are all these freedom fighters? Where are they? Where are the masses fighters? Where are they? Nobody's making a comment. Everybody's sitting down at home. Nobody wants to lead a campaign against this president. Nobody wants to say, Buhari, we don't want you anymore. We are just watching. Everybody's sitting down watching. We are all comfortable. The Igbos are there clamoring for Biafra. Is Biafra a solution now? Let us see for our presidency and let's see how it goes. But unfortunately, let me tell you something. Unfortunately, we don't think that Yorubas are there. Sunday Igboho shouting Odudua. Although that one I've said it and I've said it. If Sunday Igboho sees 1 billion today, he will drop that Odudua something. Tinubu is watching him. One time comes, he will give him 1 billion. That's the truth. You understand? We all know what is going on in this country. Why is it that everybody is just doing anyhow that they like? Nobody can come out. I once said this, and I was ready to lead that protest. I once said this, that let's lead a protest against this Buhari. I am ready to be the leader, but people are running away. There was a day in my area, I got prepared with few guys. We said we're marching down to Alausa. Before you know it, I was the first to come out. The rest, I didn't see them again. That's the problem of Nigeria, because everybody will say, every parent will warn you, please don't go, don't go. What is the problem? When is Nigeria going to be better? Look at Nigeria now. Look at how it's going. After Buhari will go to Tinubu. This country is sick.
Are you saying Tinubu after Buhari?
Of course, that's the truth. After Buhari, it's going to be Tinubu. That's the truth. Because they know how to play the politics. APC will play the politics. You can imagine. Is Tinubu going to be a better president for us? No. He's a criminal. Tinubu is a criminal. Tinubu is one of the highest criminal I've ever known in Nigeria. And now I want him to become our president. What is wrong with us? Can't we all come out? Even you in diaspora. What are you doing? Let's kick this man out of office. Buhari doesn't know what he's doing in the office. Let's kick him out of the office. Yeah.
Many people don't want Nigeria. Many people want division.
Listen, let me tell you something. It is true, many people don't want Nigeria. But let me tell you, the way they are going, it is not easy to come by. That's the truth. Biafra is not easy to accomplish. Biafra is not easy to get. Oduduwa is not easy to get. This stupid, let me just be normal with my statement. Britain are backing Hausas. America are backing Hausas. Then how do you get freedom? That's the problem we are facing. And we are clamoring for freedom. You can't get freedom unless these people say, okay, you can go. But in as long as we're still existing, these people are backing the Hausas. And there's no way we can go without them. So the only thing is, let us think and see how we can build a formidable Nigeria. I am not in support of Nigeria. I am not in support of this country called Nigeria. But right from now, we can think of what to do. Because everybody is just clamoring. Biafra. Let me tell you one by one, because a lot of people, sometimes when you talk, they tell you are talking rubbish. Let me take you one by one. I know my Igbo brothers will be offended. I don't bloody care. Who cares about you? The truth is, you want Biafra. The Igbos, do you love yourself? That's the question. Do you love yourself? I am an Igbo man. I know how Igbo man deals with Igbo man. What is the love within ourselves? And we are looking for Biafra. First of all, you must have the love first. Then Yoruba people. You are saying Oduduwa. Yoruba is one of the people that betray states are Yorubas. They can betray you anytime. And they are looking for Oduduwa. Is it the Hausas? Everybody has their own problem. I am in support of Biafra when we get Biafra. But I know it's not going to be easy. Hear me, listen, my brother. Igbo brothers, listen to me. If you are watching me as you're watching me, listen to what I'm saying. I am in support of Biafra, if only they can give it to us. But right now, the way I'm looking at it, it's not easy to come by. You understand me? It's not easy to come by. So, since it's not easy to come by, let's try to maintain what we are. Now, how do we build a formidable Nigeria? I'm hearing.
What we are is killing us. Inflation, suffering. Everybody, no jobs. You can see people are just moving, no jobs. That is what we are. Should we still remain in this state?
Let me tell you, the person that brought that, you know my problem. Do you know the problem I have sometimes? The problem I have sometimes when you talk, Igbo man that is not educated will behave like uneducated idiots. That's the truth. An Igbo man who's not educated will behave like you just behave anyhow. You listen to what somebody is saying. My point is that because I know Nigerians, tomorrow they will start to say it. MC Grandma said we don't want Biafra. I want Biafra very well. But the truth is, under this thing that is going on, we may not get Biafra. So what are we going to do? Let's see how we're going to treat and package things and bring it out. Now, at the end of the day, now you ask a question now. What is that your question again? You were saying inflation and everything. Now listen, who is bringing about this inflation? Let me and you tell ourselves the truth. Let me ask you a question. When everything is not working very well, who do you blame? The chairman. You blame Buhari. Buhari is the cause of this inflation. I don't care how you look at it from. Buhari is the cause. Because the prices of things is skyrocketing every day. And I don't want to use names. I would have called him names. I advise myself not to use names. But the man is sitting down there, watching prices of goods and services is going up, and he's not doing anything about it because he's not the real Buhari. That is why he's another man. What concerns him? If you want, go and kill yourself. He doesn't care.
Imagine.
He's not from Nigeria.
36 governors will be in Nigeria, and we have a fake president.
All
our intellectuals.
Yeah, let me tell you. The governors.
All our activists will be there, and we have somebody else really not, if not Buhari.
Let me tell you something. Abake already spearheaded everything. And you know, in this government, you can't be against government and remain in the office. That's why people don't know that all these governors you are seeing siding Hausa Fulani, they are just doing for the purpose of retaining their position. That's what they are doing for. They are not doing it because they want to punish you. I'm not supporting them, but they are stupid themselves. You understand? The governors, when you look at the southeastern governors, they are so useless. All of them A to Z. You cannot point one good governor in the southeast just because they are dancing to Hausa Fulani. Look at this Imo State governor. That one is even a boy to Buhari. That one is a servant to Buhari. So you can understand what I'm trying to say. Please, Nigerians, what I'm trying to say is that time has come for we Nigerians. I want us to do something. Let us just go out the streets. Let us campaign. Let us tell the world. Let us speak. We don't want Buhari. We want a change of government. This man is killing us. He's not doing anything. Let us, all of us, shout, I am ready to lead any campaign any day, anytime, anytime. Please, that's what I'm saying. Let us start with that one first. And let's see where this country is going to go to. Let everybody forget the agitation or no agitation for now. Let us forget Biafra or Biafra. Let us forget Oduduwa or Oduduwa. Let us do this first. Let all of us come out. Let us campaign. We don't want Buhari again. How long are we going to watch? Look at Nigeria now. Nigeria has turned to a country where anybody can kill anybody and go away. That's the truth. Anybody can come now and slaughter somebody. They look for one English and attach to it, and that's all.
And you're going for protest?
That is just it. Brother, let me tell you something. If I come now, do anything to you, they will look for one English. Promamination. You will hear promamination. Pakam. Finish. Then it's left for you to go and look for dictionary to check what is promamination. That's the truth in this country. So please, what I'm trying to say, I wish Nigerians could react the way I'm reacting. Those ones in diaspora, please, you have a lot of work to do. Please, let everybody march. We don't want, you are doing it. I'm watching Facebook. I'm saying you are trying, but please do more.
Okay.
And then the Nigerians over here, let us do more and let us push this man called Buhari out of the office. Thank you very much.
MC Grammar, what up from MC Grammar? We have Chigozie. Mr. Chigozie, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You were not in action yesterday.
Well. It's unfortunate that it's becoming unbearable, the economic hardship, and you have so many bills to fix, and in fact, nothing is coming forth. It's quite unfortunate.
We hope that things will get better.
Well, you may hope so, but I think that is hoping in deception. As well, of course, I believe everybody is entitled to his or her own opinion. But your opinion is not binding on anyone, especially when it has to do with issues that affects a people, a race, or an ethnic nationality. So I saw Mr. MC ranting this morning that you should forget about Biafra, you should forget about Oduduwa. Then if we should forget about Biafra and forget Oduduwa, what do we discuss? Do we discuss a country that is dead already? The problem of this contraction called Nigeria is not about the Buhari. During Jonathan, we never felt better. We are just living in deception. Jonathan is one of the stupidest presidents that Nigeria has produced. Not even during Obasanjo time. It is about the system. The system is decaying. It's about Nigeria has no system. It is not a function of who is there. You see, the fundamental issue is the system allows corrupt political elites to come in and embezzle and loot without being caught. That's why everyone will come around and embezzle, empty the Nigerian treasury and be celebrated by so few callous and god entities. People like MC Grammar. It's be protesting and war. It is the height of irresponsibility, foolish. A system that is not working. You know that it's not working. This was exactly what Ojukwu saw 50 years ago. That Nigeria is a system that cannot work. Let's come to the negotiating table and discuss the way forward so that each region can control their own resources, develop at their own pace. Dem Chukwuemeka Ojukwu saw today, over 50 years ago, what people like even at this time, is he saying we should forget about Biafra and discuss about Nigeria, a country that is already dead? Look at Nigeria is also losing military personnel. It's policemen on daily basis on the altar of psychophancy. How long do you continue deception in this dinner? I so felt bad hearing MC making such senseless statement. For me, it is senseless. That is my own.
Okay. It was added to that. The report that 20.8 trillion naira was borrowed under Buhari alone in 5 years.
You see, that is what I'm telling you. 20.8 trillion naira. Do you know how much it is? How much is in currency? About 11 or 10 trillion dollar. Trillion naira. And you have borrowed within the tenor, within the space of 5 years. You have borrowed over your annual budget. You have borrowed over 200% more than your annual budget. Intend to pay back. You spend trillion naira in. You see. How long do we continue in? That is the fundamental issue. It's quite unfortunate.
You are making comparisons.
Yes, how long do we continue in this mess? That $100 is equivalent to 47,000 naira. 100 euro is equivalent to 57,000. 100 pounds is equivalent to about 68,000 plus. And 100 naira of Nigerian money. 100 naira Nigerian money. People that is preaching one Nigeria. 100 naira Nigerian money is equivalent to 2 wrap of fufu. That it will not be enough for my younger son, which is about clocking 3 years now. It will not be enough for him to make a dinner. 100 naira Nigerian money is equivalent to 2 wrap of fufu. You can see how horrible the state we are in. That even though you have 100,000 Nigerian money, it is useless. Look at for the May April bill, electricity bill they brought to me. Where I'm living, we have 5 in numbers. They brought 48,000 naira. 48,000 naira is equivalent to 50,000. Then it means that we are going to share it about 9,000 naira plus. Where do you get the money? The problem is not about upsetting the bill. We have no means of earning, of making money, viable, sustainable money in this country. That is just for electricity bill. I have not paid for the sweeping bill. I have not paid for the waste disposal bill. I have not paid for security bill. I have not paid for water bill. You see? So how do you think I should be happy? Let alone to cut out for my children and my wife and even myself. And you are talking so we should leave about issue of the Biafra, discussing Biafra or do the way I'm talking about a useless country, so useless. It's quite unfortunate. What is working in this country? There is no future for anyone in this country, and you're calling it Nigeria. Nigeria should be blown up. If I have my way, I will blow personally and what is called Nigeria. It's quite unfortunate that we can have so useless people like him that will be making such nonsense.
Any rounding statements?
I'm not other rounding statement that Nigeria is gone. And there is no way the best solution available that is left is the dissolution of this country. So that we can have a sense of belonging. I slept over the night because of the bill. So how could this soldiers bill be paid? On what basis? How can you keep on exploiting people? What you're bringing is not commensurate to the consumption rates. You only end up because the system allows you to exploit the people and get away with that without being on check. The government and political elites keep on ripping off the masses. And somebody like this man can tell me that we should discuss about Nigeria.
Thank you very much.
And a country that is already dead, a useless entity. God punish your generation.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I won't take that back. That statement from Mr. Chidozie. I want to take that back. That statement. God punish. No, God will not punish. God will bless. Thank you very much. Samantha, good morning. There is so much frustration. So much frustration. Looking at the money borrowed by the Buhari government, 20.8 trillion. Let's say 5 years. Servicing 10 point. I mean, we have like 30. We have like looking at it gross 30 over 30 trillion.
Okay, looking at it, the trajectory of the debt profile of Nigeria. I think Mr. President Buhari met debt of 12.12 trillion naira. Over the period he have ruled, he have increased it to 32.92 trillion, meaning he have borrowed 20.8 trillion. So that is human worse. For me, I think if a Buhari will accept, let us calculate his salary between now and 2023, all his entitlements, all his anticipated benefit of traveling abroad. Let us just pay him off so that he can go, so that we may have peace. But I don't know if it is ill-luck that is following him. The ill-luck is too much. If it is lack of administrative acumen on his part, it is too much. But I think it is because of his own approach to governance. Because if you promote mediocrity above meritocracy, the consequence of the result is what we are seeing. A situation where you do not put people who have the ability to perform in positions, the consequence is what we are seeing. And I don't know, because for what we are seeing, if you allow government to remove the subsidy like the governors have advised for that government, what we are seeing is that it's a child's play. Because in the nearer future, if you remove that subsidy, Nigerian economy will crash totally. So the way the country is going,
If you remove the subsidy,
yes,
Nigeria's
economy will crash totally.
Can you throw more light on that?
The reason is not far.
Come up. Did they do Abi? Okay. Sorry, that's technical issue. Mr. Matthew, we're talking about the debts and our servicing. Can continue.
Okay, if you look at economy of Nigeria, PMS is strategic. Anything that happens to PMS, it will have multiplier effect on the economy. So definitely, if you increase the price of fuel, for instance, to 406 naira, 450 naira, it is going to reflect in every other aspect of Nigerian economy. So that is why I said that if you remove subsidy, that the economy will crash. Because the implication of removing subsidy, what it implies is that federal government will no longer pay the difference between what I sell at pump price and the landing cost. So what I will advise federal government on this note is, one, they should freeze all the refineries and ensure that they are working at full capacity. Then secondly, they should look towards building modular refineries. And if Mr. President know and feel he doesn't have the acumen, the wherewithal to manage the economy, to manage the security, to run the country, nothing stop him from throwing a trowel and give way for another person to come in. Because he has owned up before now that if he were to be president like 30 years ago, that he would have done better. So that in itself is admitting that he no longer has the capacity, the ability to run the country, going by his age and his health situation.
Okay, now it seems that there's a constitutional amendment going on in every area of the country. Do we see the Southern Governor's resolution in Asaba? That resolution, do we see it coming into effect?
The issue is, you look at the body language of the president. You look at what National Assembly stands for. The current National Assembly is an appendage of the executive. It's like a stooge to the executive, considering the emergence of the two leadership of both houses. I mean, Bajabi Amila, who is the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and Ahmed Lawa, who is the Senate. We all know how they emerge. They emerge under the dynasty of Tinubu, and Tinubu is a loyalist of Mr. President. So in a nutshell, any yearning of the people or the public that is not in tandem with the position of the president will never see the light of the day in terms of constitutional amendments. So for me, I see that constitutional amendment as another waste of resources, as another waste of time, as a jamboree, because it's not going to achieve any purpose. At the end of the day, the outcome of the exercise, if anyone that does not conform with the ideology of Mr. President, he will not assent to it. Because the major problem with the process of constitutional amendment is that you will need a presidential assent before any bill becomes a law. So if you get to the point where Mr. President needed to assent to the bill, if he's not comfortable with it, he will not assent to it. Don't forget that Malami, who is a close ally of Mr. President and who is the Minister of Justice, have kicked against the position of the Southern governors. Don't forget that the presidency through his postman, Garba Shehu, have kicked against the position of the Southern Governors Forum. So in a nutshell, it tells you that the president is not in support of that position of the Southern Governors Forum. And any constitutional amendment that accommodates the position of Southern Governors Forum, if it goes to president for assent, Mr. President will not assent to it. So that, pardon?
You are saying that the president will not assent to it.
What I'm saying is that Mr. President has spoken loudly, not just through his body language, but through his postman, that the position of the Southern governors, that it is illegal, that they do not have right to stop open grazing. So if National Assembly now go and amend the constitution to accommodate anti-open grazing, Mr. President will not assent to it. And until Mr. President assents to a bill, it cannot become a law. So what I'm saying is, the way the country is being run, if the government know that, Mr. President Muhammad Buhari know that he doesn't have the wherewithal, he doesn't have the capacity to run the country, he should resign. We cannot continue in this manner. The way the country is going, I think it is even better you allow people to come to decide whether they want to continue living together or not, whether they want to secede or not, because the way it is, there is secession agitation everywhere. The Oduduwa people, the Oduduwa is agitating for Oduduwa Republic. There is agitation in the southeast for Biafra Republic. So the way it's going, let us allow people to come together to address this issue and let them decide whether they want to continue living together or not. If they have a reason to continue living together, they continue living together. But if they have reason to part way, and let them part way and let people have peace. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Matthew. Wonderful, Mr. Matthew. I have Mr. Lucky with me.
Thank you, my brother.
The spectacular Mr. Lucky.
God bless you.
Mr. Lucky,
bless
see what is happening in Nigeria today. We have a government that borrowed 20.8 trillion from 2015 to this point. 20.8 trillion from 2015 to this point. Now, servicing the debt, we have 10.26 trillion. Bring those two together, we have 31 trillion. I don't know what to say, just respond.
My response is, I weep for this country, so-called Nigeria. I weep, I cry.
Everybody is weeping.
Some people are not weeping. That money they borrow, some people, family, are sat on it, are enjoying it. So that's why those who die for plane, they are part of people that enjoy their debt. So I don't pity them, I don't cry for them. That's why I use that language. As you lay your bed, say shall you lie on it. If you eat with the devil, you die with the devil. When you eat with God, you live long. When you eat with the devil, you die immediately there. The devil, those who follow the devil will die with the devil. That's what I believe. This debt, we all know, till today, Buhari is still collecting. And National Assembly will still sign for him to go and collect. Why are we collecting debt? What we know we have. Let me ask you, who is asking question, my brother? Nobody asks question. Money is coming from NPA. Money is coming from air. Money is coming for all around, everything. Nobody asks question. Nobody asks question. But during Jonathan time, when one naira miss, they know where you go. But during Buhari time, Buhari is a minister of petroleum. Nobody asks question. How are we spending our debt? How are we spending our money? How much for oil? Every day they increase oil. They increase NEPA. All this money goes to government. Nobody asks anything. They are just a massive word. That is why Sharp said, Association of Lawyers, said the most corrupt is this government. They scored the government low. They scored this government low. Take your paper, it's there. That was, they hold a meeting yesterday and scored the government low on corruption. Because of all these things happening. Buhari has been borrowing. Who is asking questions? Who asked him? Nobody. That is why he keep borrowing until he put himself for grave. Not me lucky. I'm not going to die with them because I did not eat any 1 naira. Now, that's a good question. How do you service our debt? Generation to generation, until this country divide. Yes, I agree for them to divide, but how do we divide? How is it going to work? Because the elite will not allow it. And some of our youth take a walk to local government now. All our youth now have gone there for 1,000 naira. Because of next tomorrow election, chairman, other APC or PDP, go and check our youth. They are out there now, smoking marajani, doing things, food. They are cooking food, giving them gifts. Some people are supposed to disagree with all these politicians. So what I'm saying, debt or no debt, me and you will pay it. Our generation, our children are going to pay it until we hold this Buhari responsible. Lock him. All the previous presidents, they should come and account for it. Don't you see what they are doing for South Africa president? Now it's in court. Are there ever one day, even a minister or even president in Nigeria take to court? So we have a big problem. Until Nigeria separate, What kind of separated I want is let the state, like my own state, let me go and manage my resources.
Mr. Lucky,
Yes,
if you separate the debts on ground, who is going to pay that debt? If you separate it as a country, you separate, who is going to pay that debt?
I'll give you an example. For example, the separation I mean, not Nigeria, Igbo go, Yoruba go. No. Let everybody, let that constitution say, Bayelsa, whatever you have there, pay 10% to federal government. Ondo, pay 10% to federal government. That 10%, let federal government use it to go and pay their debt. Then you see state, like Ogun State, will be able to map their wealth and take care of their people, do their road, do their drain. You see competition will be there, but say the foundation of you Igbo go, Hausa go, it's going to take time. I'm speaking the truth, it's going to take time. The elite will not agree. They will rather die on it. But what they want to do now, do you know why they are going for this constitution now? These are hitting them now. Look at a whole children day. Today is children day. Our children are indoor. Nobody is coming out. It's a shame to this country. It's a shame to Muhammadu Buhari and the vice president who is lying there in Asoro. It's a shame that children day today, everywhere is money. A whole children day, we are money. It's not going to be celebrating. Look at the children we want to use as a future for this country. Is it good, my brother? We have a president who cannot talk. Our president now is Garba Lawan.
No, it's Buhari.
Who is Buhari? Buhari only be president for Uganda, president for Niger, president for Chad. When the problem happen in Chad, you see our president will go there, and I come out to receive the president for Chad, or I come out to receive the president for Niger. But when it happen for Nigeria here, our president, Garba Lawan, will come and address Nigeria. Am I saying right thing? I'm lying. Garba Shehu is the president of Nigeria, not Muhammadu Buhari. Muhammadu Buhari is the president of Uganda, Niger, Senegal, Ghana. Now, many presidents in Africa are coming to greet him now. But when anything, are you aware? 150 people almost died yesterday in a boat crash. Our president sent a message to them. So our president only know maybe Libya came to visit yesterday. But he respond to them, but he cannot respond to us. So what I'm saying, Nigeria youth, I am begging you, if election want to hold 2023, let them bring NSAS party to match with all these wicked people. Yes, make sure NSAS party, because the only fear our government here now is NSAS. When they hear us, they will fear. So that's my own response. God bless you, viewers. Thank you very much.
Wonderful, Mr. Lucky. Mr. David,
good morning, Mr. Christian Chiku.
How are you?
I'm fine. Happy
Children's Day.
I'm not
At least we have parents.
I don't know why Mr. Lucky always is fond of attacking the youth. Always. What has he done to better the life of youth? Now, this same man in question, he worked for PDP. He was the chief security officer in 2019. He worked for Atiku. He worked for prominent politicians. He also embezzled money. Ask him that is Sienna now, that is driving now. Where did he get the money from to buy the Sienna? Is he not from this stupid politics? Now they have now pushed him aside. He's now carrying foul. He's coming as a child youth. What does he want from the youth? Back to your question.
20.8 trillion naira have been borrowed by Buhari government within 5 years. And we are now using 10-something trillion to service it. Let's say 30 trillion. What is happening?
What is happening? That is the question begging for answers. In 2015, when he came on board, he swore an oath to revamp the economy of Nigeria. He came up with change. Most Nigerians were so carried away. Jonathan said something. He said, someone that came about with change, slogan change, is it positive change or negativity? Today, we've not seen the effect of the change. Even fine, when we had the right to not to vote him again in 2019, he came up again with another slogan. He said next level, not knowing that next level, triple, double hardship, double
unemployment, inflation. We never knew those that what he meant by next level was hardship, more hardship, more unemployment. We never knew. You can see the way Nigeria is now. Look at us here now. Majority of us here now, we don't have job. That one is no.
And we are borrowing almost.
And we are borrowing to service. How do you intend to drive a viable economy when investors are no longer coming in? When everything you borrow to fix infrastructure, if there is even infrastructure, he claimed he borrow to fix healthcare. Where is the healthcare? Can you access the healthcare? He said he borrow to pay lecturers. How standard is our educational system? He said he has borrowed to fix heaven and earth, to fix that, to what, employ workers, to what, just to make sure there is what, constant power supply. Where is the power? Yesterday I slept for like 3 days now. I don't have light in my house and I'm paying heavily.
NEPA bill.
And I'm paying heavily for NEPA bill. So what has our president impacted in our lives? You can, the scorecard is there. The scorecard is there. Buhari has not done anything. In every sector of the economy is in chaos. We all know that. Insecurity, that is his own field, that is Mr. President's field now. How far has he excelled? Every day killing, every day this one, every day that one. What is the hope of a common man? Look at me and you. We are just roaming about. We are every Nigerians here. We are just roaming about. No plan. Because even if you have a good plan, this country would frustrate you. There's no plan. We are just roaming about. Now, what Nigerians now is just, if you can just eat, you don't intend to build a house. You don't intend to what? To just do something meaningful with your life. I was speaking to a friend yesterday, and he was telling me that David, how you wish they can pay Buhari off. They can see Buhari should calculate all his salary from now to 2023. Let them pay him off so that Nigeria can have rest of mind.
Is it Buhari or APC? Is it Buhari or APC?
Who is APC? I mean, the person piloting the affairs of this country is the one causing this chaos in the land. Is the one causing this menace in the land. What does APC do? Every day, my president has not come out to what address us. Every day he keeps sending Gabashew. Every day he keeps sending Femadeshino. What does the president this month he just requested 2.3 trillion. What does he want to do with 2.3 trillion? How does that money affect you and I? Is it that when you are sick, can you go to hospital and what access free medical healthcare? I told you, I served for a good 5 months. Government is still owing me alawi. Last year, up to now, I've written petition. Still no, I've not gotten any response. I've gone to NYC office. In Surulere, how many of me, plenty thousands of core members would still be on salary? And now MC Gama is saying that we should have what? A united Nigeria. What is united about this country? What is united about this country? Nothing. The best way is everybody should go their separate ways. I'm surprised MC Gama himself cannot even feed on his own. Someone that cannot even feed 3 square meals a day is now taking sides about Nigeria. Does Nigeria know him? Does Nigeria have him in their database?
I think it's a governor to be.
Governor of the state. Leave that nonsense talk. Which kind of governor? It is the local governor, is he? Does Nigeria knows him? Is he part of Nigeria database? Now, me and you, are we included in the commonwealth of the society, and then again in the database? Do Nigerian government know me and you? Can you access loan? So now what I'm saying, Let everybody go their way. The best thing is let us go their way. Let us go our way. Because the way it stands, every day as we wake up, Nigeria is getting hard every day. Nothing is working. You can see inflation now. You can see inflation.
You are looking at 400 naira per liter.
You are looking at foreign now. Now, the loss of demand says, the loss of supply and demand says was the higher the price, the lower the quantity demanded. If you sell price for if you sell bag of rice, 1 cup of rice for 600 naira, now how many people can afford it? Sales will drop. And that again, it does not go well with our society. If today you want to stop inflation, give license to different individuals. Dangote alone should not be the one driving our economy. That is a monopoly economy. Dangote alone is being given license to salt, to sugar, to that, to cement. And you cannot drive a viable economy if you run a monopoly system of economy. Let there be competitors. Let's bring in investors. Give letters to people, so that at least if you sell your own at 60 naira, Mr. Kule can sell it on as 20 naira. There will be competition in the world economy. That alone will drive a viable economy. Not to give license to one man alone. That same man can detect how much he wants to sell his product, and nobody will question him. You've given the same people a driving economy. Now Buhari is a Fulani man. Dangote is a Fulani man. These people are the ones milking the economy of this country in terms of business wise. And the presidency would never give a Yoruba man license to do business. The same presidency will not give an Igbo man business a license just to import cement, because it will kill Dangote. This is not a Fulani economy. It's not Fulani economy. It is becoming too hard. Every day the economy is becoming too hard. A friend of mine called me yesterday and said I should lend him 1,000 naira, despite he's working with UBA Bank. He's working with UBA Bank. He works with UBA Bank. How much is salary? Cashier, 40,000 naira. Is he called me? He said, David, let me 1K. I said, you that you are working now. He said, David, forget. Say the money. He said, David, we are just going to work. We are now even seeing the money. Cost of things is too high. How can he manage with 40,000 naira? And then see every day he will not suit and say it's going to work.
Any last statement?
The last statement is let's go back to our 1963 regional constitution, where every resources, where every region control their resources, so that every region that want to develop, let them develop. Anyone that doesn't want to develop, let them. And yesterday again, I look at all our senators. Yesterday, senators postponed their sittings till 1st of June. They were all having constitution amendment. What did yesterday? Look at those that attended the constitutional amendment for the Lagos State. Solomon Yayi, Senator Yayi that has not contributed in the house. He has not moved a motion ever since Yayi has been here. I challenge Yayi. I challenge him. I say, Yayi, sir, you have not done nothing to my constituency. Ever since then, Yayi said I should not come. I stopped coming for constituency meeting, because I told him, sir, we've not fed to impasse for 8 years, for 4 years. You went for senator. Nothing has been done in my constituency, and now the same Yayi is the one championing constitution amendment. Remi Tinubu was there. Look at those. Look at those that were there. Sheikh Tinubu was there. Yayi. Look at Konix now. Why? Now, those people, would they speak the mind of an average Nigerian? And you are saying constitutional amendment. What do they want to amend? If they truly want constitutional amendment, let everybody be involved. Let you have your say. Let him have your say. Let me have my say, so that we can also contribute. Not some idiots, some vagabonds, some miscreants sitting down in one Palace Hotel along Ikeja calling for constitutional amendment. How does that affect me. Break this country and then let everybody go their separate way.
Thank you very much, Mr. I have the birthday man here with me.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Special.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no problem, no problem. We all sit down together. Yeah.
A special honor.
Yeah, thank
Happy
you.
birthday to you.
Yeah, thank you for remembering me. Thank you for remembering. Well, yeah, viewers, I thank you everybody that wished me well for my birthday, as I'm a year old today, and I want to thank every one of you that success will not. The success will not scarce in your homes.
Amen.
And you keep growing bigger and bigger in the name of Jesus Christ, right? And I want to say, as you over there, God will keep blessing you. God will keep multiplying your effort. Madam T, I so much appreciate you for your gestures. I thank you, and God will keep blessing you, and God will keep blessing your family. And as we say in our dialect, that means all the what you work for over there, I mean, you bring it back home to, I mean, better the region in which every one of us belongs. I can't say the country, because this country is a mess already. This Nigerian, so-called Nigeria is a mess. Imagine a man of going 50 cannot lay hands on one thing as an achievement in this country, because the more you are working, the more poorer you become in this country. Where is even the work? You create work for yourself. The government will make a hard policy that if you want to die, you should die with our policy. But God has been protecting us, and you guys over there, for your support you've been giving us. Back to the basic there.
Okay, now this is what is trending now. Debt rises by 20.8 trillion under Buhari, 20.8 trillion. From 2015 till now, it's like 6 years. The debt has risen. That means Buhari has borrowed 20.8 trillion within 6 years, let's say 5 years.
Yeah.
What is happening?
Yeah, thank you very much. The money he borrowed, I think when he leaves power, it should be brought to book to come and account for it. It should be. He has query from Nigeria. We need to start asking questions. It's not his money. What they are borrowing now is not his money. It's our Commonwealth money. But the Dwe youths, the Dwe masses, the Dwe understand that. You see, what I've been saying, and I keep saying it, and the platform will come out any moment from now. The youth life matters. The youth life, I've been saying this, when Floyd was killed, that black life matters. Here is the youth life matters. Because we are country of colors, we are country of one color. We don't have races there. But what we just have is ethnical racists. Ethnism, nepotism races is what we have here. So the youth, either Onga does not know, I'm a youth from Yoruba land, you are a youth from Igbo land, you are a youth from Delta, you are a youth from, Onga does not know that. Once Onga hammer you, you will even forget where you come from. So that is what we are facing now. They use Onga to, oppress us in this country we have. So it's left for us now to rise up and fight them first to kill the hunger. If you don't fight them, if you don't deal with them, the hunger cannot be killed, because they are the sponsor of the hunger in our life. All these guys you are saying. As I'm telling you now, next month, you'll be paying 300 naira per liter. Money that you have in your pocket that is not even enough for you to eat. Nobody is giving you that money. Nobody is giving you palliative. Nobody is giving you, subvention to help your business. Right? So, as I'm saying now, we need to organize ourselves and coordinate, get a platform that we use to rise up against these guys and bring them down.
But because you may need money to create the
once there's unity, the money we're talking of, one kobo, one naira, we can form a party. At least each one of us, we have a, you can't say we're so broke that we cannot bring out 100 naira. I'm talking of this. There are still more privileged, a bit more privileged people among us. A bit more privilege. When I mean a bit more privilege, if before we move out 2 hours or 3 hours, we can still get 200 naira in our pocket. That 200 naira out of 400 or 200 or 300 naira, if we can sacrifice 100 naira, say this is for my freedom. I'm putting this down for my freedom among us. Right? It will work. It will work. We don't need all this political this thing. Even if you go our regional way, right? This same arena and political hackers we have in Nigeria, they will still follow us down. We have them all across the board. We have them in Yoruba land. We know them. We have them in the East. They are all, you see, politics is like a virus. Once it has penetrated your system, your blood system, you can never change. Have you seen any politician that come out and say, I want to respect? They suck blood, they drink blood, they make oaths with blood. So they cannot repent. They don't even count us as human. They don't look at us as human, that we have blood in our system, or we have, that we are human beings. The way they treat us. Can you imagine? So they cannot repent. It's we that we have to rise up and take our liberty into our hand. We should not sell our liberty to them. We should not sell our freedom to them. Because if not, the generation upon the generation, they oppress my father. I've been oppressed. They are still going to oppress my son. And it's continuation. Papa left, Pikin enter. They go rule you. Their Pikin self go come around to rule you. So what I'm saying, this debt they are borrowing into their different pockets. I could tell you some people are financing all this terrorism. Nigeria not to be ungovernable at the expense of we masses. They will still not bring out our money, Commonwealth money, that they will not be spending on this war. The war that will never end. As it's ending, it's just like you are making a bonfire. Why instead of you to be quenching the bonfire, you are putting more petrol? Some people are putting more petrol because if there's bonfire, there will be enough money for them to go and buy, what's it called? No. This thing they spray for fire extinguisher to quench it. So they are making money from that fire extinguisher. There are some people that are in charge of arms, ammunition today. You could even hear that the money they allocated for ammunition to fight the terrorists. They can't be accounted for. You've been hearing. Look at the Air Force fighter jet that just crashed the other time. Is that the kind of fighter jet Nigeria is supposed to be using? Is that the kind of military aircraft that Nigeria is supposed to be using? Like 3 years crashed within how many months now? So Nigeria is a moving cup. This country is a moving cup. Any last statement now is youth. Your life should be taken care of. Your life is in your hand. Don't sell your life to somebody, to all these politicals, hyena, lions. Don't sell your right to them. Don't sell your life to them. And majority of us, we've been selling our life to them. Because if you keep talking from morning till night, we have to start changing ourselves. Charity begins at home. What you don't want, say it out. And I like the slogan of the last answers. So it's okay. Talk. That is what we're talking now. I'm not problem of Nigeria. I'm not the best. My one was saying the cannabis. If they legalize cannabis in this country, Nigeria will junk. Has Nigeria not turned to a junkie country already? The poverty in this country has made people to turn to junkie. The Bawa himself is a beneficiary of Nigerian government system. He made Nigerian training in Nigerian army, and still then the appointment he has today is Nigerian money they are using to fund him. So as he is now, a politician that is not into cannabis, majority of them are the one using this cannabis. Majority of them are the one using this cannabis. All these drugs, they are these politicians that they use it. Because I don't believe you can be oppressors. You can be a tyrant without not drug yourself. We could see all these guys that they are callous people. They don't even send you. They don't know you are existing. You see them in their tinted, Pajero, Land Cruiser, everything. They don't even want to see your face. They don't want you to see them. The police are supposed to secure you at night. They will still attack them they call them special unit force, special SUF. The police is not enough to even secure us here. And who are the people that the police are supposed to be arresting in America? It's only the corrupt leader. As I'm telling you now, Zuma is under probe. Zuma is under probe, past president of South Africa. Have you ever brought any Nigerian leader to face trial before? All of them party government. Fela saw them finish. Fela told us them. They said Fela is a smoker. Fela is this. Fela is that. But they forgot that they don't do. People are quick to judge. These politicians, they are quick to judge. They do bad things. Some will be crying the name of the Lord. Some will be crying the name of Imam Afa, and they are doing bad things. Fela said it to us that these people, we have no future with them. We have no authority stealing. Is it not still stealing? We still facing. So youths, life matter, and youths wake up and rise and fight for your rights. And we have been doing this for a while, and we want more people to join us so that we can liberate ourselves from this slavery kingdom we have.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kunle.
Happy birthday. Where are we going? And wait for me or not go?
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
So I'm here. We'll go come up for here. Good morning, my brother.
Mr. I don't know what I want to ask you.
Okay.
I know that you know some things that happen. We have our debts. Buhari under 5 years, he borrowed over 20 trillion naira.
Before I say anything, I want to wish, many of our viewers have children, and the children love to see us. And the children, I know that they're happy to watch us, because one man will tell me the entire children see us on TV, they're happy. So I want to wish all of them Happy Children's Day. And even though all over the world, other people protect their children, but only Nigeria government cannot protect their children. You understand? But I wish all of them Happy Children's Day, and you shall live long. None of you will die young. None of you will die young. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
So, we have been complaining about this matter of borrowing. When Nigeria entered democracy time, how many years before Buhari come to power? When other people are there, how many years before Buhari come to power? I'm asking you now, how many years before Buhari come to power in 2015? Where democracy they have a democracy president
16.
in this country. How many years? 16 years. And how much they borrow? 10 point. How much?
20.8.
No. Then how much?
12.
12.2 billion. I be trillion. But now 6 months. I be 6 years. Buhari I borrow how much? 20 trillion. That's to show you that after the remaining 2 years of Buhari finish, know that they will send Nigeria pata for borrowing. And the borrowing will not see anything. And they will be borrowing. Things is worsening in this country every day. You understand? Insecurity is the order of the day. And they are telling me that they want to amend constitution. Okay, the constitution they want to amend. Me, I say, it will not favor me and you. Only one thing that will favor, let them divide the country. When we go to our country, we will fight for ourselves. You understand? Because our youth now are afraid. You come out to talk now, they may carry soldier and police come kill you. And this soldier are meant to guide you. You understand? And that is why a policeman, Pekin, cannot attend a school, a councillor, a son of a councillor attend. He cannot. Because the money, the councillor embezzle. How much are they paying the police people? And they don't still have sense. They have to fight for the people. That is why you see they are bombing police station. I said it before that if police cannot secure themselves, they should call vigilante to come and secure police station. We will know that this is a real insecurity.
They should call
Oga, if they cannot protect themselves, who every day you hear they attack police station, they bomb this police station. Oga, what will happen? Is that the way we continue? And that is why anything about this country, it is scatter my head. That is why you come here. People be talking about the problem in Nigeria. Our youth will be discussing about ball, shouting, making noise. Because of what? Ball. Those who don't chop money, belly food. We are crying so that the whole world will know. The British that bring Nigeria to this problem, they will hear. You understand? They will know that we, other people, the people that what is happening in Nigeria, have feed us for here. We cannot take it anymore. That is why we are voicing out. If our papa, mama cannot talk again, I know many people have fought for this, but they could not win anything. Now is our turn. We will not allow some group of people to eliminate what we have. Let them give us our country. All these people, all these governors saying that they need constitution amendment. Which amendment?
They should scrap everything. Even judiciary, this thing, representative, senator, they should scrap them out. You understand? And give the power back to the local government. That is only when we know that we will know who to hold responsible. Can you see a senator representing your constituency? Can you see him? Make you near him motor now, make them not shoot you. You understand? So those people, they are now above us. Let them take anything they want to take. Because now Nigeria is only party. That's why Buhari put a defense minister. We're going to speak one English, we're not there for dictionary. That thing go viral. And they have disgraced this country. And that's why hunger is the order of the day. Criminality is the order of the day. If everybody now choose to join criminal now, you think anybody can walk on the road? But they have people that make up their mind that this is not my calling. My calling is to do what? Enlighten others. You understand? Because nobody, I used to make a statement, nobody know that did not know how to carry gun. But gun is not your calling. That is why we have mad people. That is why when Buhari come, he go borrow money, he go say na for army fund, they go share and we do themselves. They go borrow money, say they want to repair refinery, they share and we do themselves. They borrow money, say they want to do the way. Now, what is the order of the day for Nigeria now? You hear that they are breaking the way. Who is breaking the way? They say they will remove this thing, the way they do, they will break it and take the iron away. Who are those people? Vandalizing the way they build. That is how Nigeria have gone to. And I only ask a question, how did we get here? We get here because of some stupid personal interest. Like all those Tinubu and Co. Like that's why you see that they jump. See them here. Those are the mad people. See them. They don't know anything. No, this Tinubu wife, they have been in that position for how many years? Nobody, they challenge them. And now they show themselves for picture. What did they talk? They are the problem. That's why Yoruba, many of them here, they cannot rise up to fight for what they want. They are still confused. They are still fighting one another because of what? They want to be under somebody. Where the person go to margin, Baba Sokwe, Ogbeni. Can we continue? Are we going to continue like this forever? We can't continue like this because the thing is much. You understand? That is why there is no protection for our school children. When we start for North, who are those people that are kidnapping? They will kidnap school children. Use them for, they will now begin to raise money from the head of our children. And today is Children's Day. That is why no children can go out to celebrate Children's Day because of what? They are afraid of insecurity. Because the government said they are afraid. That is why if a senator wants to pass here now, because there are almost 100 convoys they pull them because of evil. The evil way they don't do. They paint them for body. That's why they won't kill themselves yesterday. I say why they no man fight them. Because since Buhari come to power, you have been hearing where they will carry stick, match their head, do this thing. Okay, we know if we continue like this, we no get national assembly. All of them are fraud. All of them are yahoo. All of them, nothing is existing in this country. The last statement, only advice that I give those people that is crying for amendment. What did they call them? Constitutional amendment. They should tell those people to divide Nigeria. That is what will make me personal to have peace. Before me, I call for my own. Because me, I turn to my own bandit. My own bandit go was by herdsmen bandit. Now they want. May they just divide Nigeria. Everybody go their own. God bless my people. I love you all.
Yeah, thanks very much. That's a wonderful one from Mr. Sunday. As we are moving towards the end of the bystanders at the newsstand, he's saying that he wants to turn to a bandit. I don't know who is going to bankroll him if he's going to turn to his own kind of bandit. Okay, we are moving towards the end of bystanders. Thank you for everyone that has spoken. A big birthday celebration for Mr. Kunle. Happy birthday. And everyone that has been watching, you can also show your kind gesture to Mr. Kunle on his birthday. Today is the 27th of May, Children's Day. Wishing your children and everybody that has a father and mother happy Children's Day. I'm Christian Chuku. The man behind the camera is Femi. And a big thank you to Boss Flip TV. Bye for now. Till tomorrow. Same place, same time, same station. Thank you very much.